Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Mike with 184 Aerospace. I hope everybody had a good Christmas and got all the things that they wanted. I didn't get anything directly rocket related, but I did get the camera that you're viewing this through. Today we are going to talk about repairing some model rockets. I have a handful of rockets here that I kind of broke over the course of the flying season. I'll just show you how we can quickly repair them. They're not garbage. We can fix them. Some of these can even be fixed in the field if you have the glues with you. So let's get to that. But first, make sure you like and subscribe, leave a comment, and then also check out my Patreon. There's a link in the description. Alright, so the first one we're going to fix up, well, we're going to have to fix that one too. The first one we're going to fix is this SD lander thing. This is just a paper fold kit, and one of the legs fell off. So I think the easiest way to fix this is going to be super glue. So let's go ahead and super glue that. Probably more than what we need, but it's going to work out just fine. We'll go ahead and put that right on there and hold it till it dries. These rockets fly on very low power motors, so we're not concerned about hitting Mach or shearing a fin off or anything like that. These things are cheap. They're made to take the abuse, and quite frankly, made to be repaired. Alright, well, there's one of them. We finished that up. The other two arms look pretty strong. Get a drink here though. Thirsty. Yeah, we drink Faygo around here. None of this Diet Dr. Pepper junk. Faygo is the superior beverage. My favorite is Rock and Rye. There's probably 30 different flavors of Faygo. If you've never had some, check it out. You might start painting your face up and things like that too, you never know. Alright, so we have this Bullet Bobby. This is a really cool rocket from Launch Lab Rocketry. It's a lot of nose cone weight, but I cracked a fin on it. So we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna super glue this back on here. And is that the right way? We could probably use epoxy, but I don't want to sit here all day. So we're gonna go ahead and super glue this. Bead on there, and we're actually just going to place it right where it once was, and we'll hold this for a few minutes. And actually this thing came with this little UV light, so we'll see how well that works. Alright, so we got Bullet Bobby fixed. I like this rocket. This is a fun little one to fly it on small fields. The kids seem to like it. Kind of nostalgic, takes you back to the days of Mario. It's a me, a Mario. Looks like. Try to get this thing to set up a little bit quicker with this blue light. This is kind of neat. I've never tried this. The only reason I bought this super glue because it had this built-in light on it. Alright, good to go. Look at that. This is fun. The last one is our Estes Star Orbiter, and this rocket has seen a lot of flights. The last flight, unfortunately, zippered it a little bit. Kind of unconventional. I punched some holes and put a zip tie in for the shock cord. This is a custom bulkhead. At one point in time, I did have a flight computer up here. It was one I built. This rocket's probably had 20 or 30 flights on it. It actually folded over once. and we made a very similar repair to what we're going to make now. So yeah, so what we're going to do is to fix this damage here, we're just basically going to take a cardboard tube and wrap it around it. So I'll mark this. Have a little bit of overlap here. I'll mark that, cut it out with the scissors. Now some of you might be like, man, that's going to look like crap. I don't care. I've never been one to really care what my rockets look like. I don't really like building rockets. I know that's weird being in the hobby, but yeah, I like flying them. I like flying them, and I like recovering them, and I like building motors, and I like building electronics and recovery systems. I don't like building rockets. Alright, so there's that. And this is actually going to fit perfect because this tube is just slightly over the size. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take some wax paper, small piece, and I'm going to put it on the inside of this tube where the damage is, just so that none of our glue gets inside the rocket and causes any issues. So we'll take a piece of wax paper here and some tape, and we're going to run that on the inside. Alright. That way any extra glue doesn't get in there, right? That's our goal, hopefully. Alright. So now we're just going to take some wood glue and clean up some of this a little bit. We gotta glue the inside of it, or do we glue the outside of the rocket? I say we glue the inside of the tube. So we'll take that, and get a paper towel here to wipe my finger off when we're done. And we're gonna take some wood glue and spread it out inside. Simply going to wrap this around there. Like so. We'll hold this down for a couple minutes. And then what you can do is you can take some light epoxy and tape it up and finish it if you'd like. If not, it'll fly just as well. Paint does make the rocket faster, but not at this level. Alright, and that's repaired. So, we've repaired 3 rockets in about 5 minutes. We have this little Estes guy, I don't know the name of it. We have Bullet Bobby, and we have a Star Orbiter. Now what started as a Star Orbiter, I don't know if we can call it that anymore. And that's it. If you got any comments or suggestions or questions, leave them in the comments. I'll try to answer them. Again, there could be other ways to do this. You could have used epoxy, you could have used white glue. Any of those things work. Bottom line is don't throw your rockets out when they get a little damage. You can go ahead and fix them. Be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment, check out the Patreon. Fly safe and aim high.